that doesn't, it's so hard. Like parents are like, well, what, I don't know, when do I do it? What is it? It was so just then you can't grapple with it, right? So I have a punch now. I have a hole punch, and I punched all those, and I unwound all those things, and I put those in your book so that you cannot get lost. You can stay with the program because it's logical and it's laid out and it's right there and it's not lost and nobody threw up on it and you threw the whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
What does passing off look like?
So, okay, thank you. So Marco Polo is our best friend, okay? So you just get on by noon on class day, so that's Tuesday. So because they're all going to school, that's probably like 7 o'clock in the morning, or Monday or whenever, and they just sing this for me, okay? They sing it, or they say it, whichever one it is, but they have to sing. If it's a singing song, they have to sing, and they just sing all those words. And then I mark them down, and they get, don't we do win a spin, Crystal? We do. So it's quite intense. I'm just remembering. I just figured this out last year. So I go through all your videos, and I mark them all down, and I will make a little tiny piece of paper, and I will tape it to the front of the desk out there, and I will have the win a spin and everything set up for them. And if they come in and see their name on that list, they get a win a spin. If they haven't been doing it for a couple weeks and now they've done it all, they might have 3 win a spins. If that's the case, it'll have 3 times in little parentheses next to their name. So they will learn, yes, my name's on there. I knew it would be because I did it, and win a spin, and you know. So it's they get a win a spin, and they also get paid, and it's just to help them like want to help you do this, right? So you're gonna send me a Marco of your child doing it. And you know, every once in a while a child will kind of forget a word, and I hear mom go, yeah, and then they take off and go again. That's fine. But you know, they have to kind of be able to, because if they can do it pretty much like that, then when they get in class here, they really start singing with me and do all the manipulatives. And here's another thing, I'm gonna do this up front. So these are magnet boards. This is, you know, first year manipulatives. This is second year manipulatives. And these are going on sale for half price right away. And here's third year manipulatives. And they send you exactly what you buy. So if you buy third year, you're gonna get all the stuff that you need. Like you're gonna get a sharp, which they're gonna learn about right away, and a flat, and what that does to the note. They're gonna learn about all of that. I bought 8 sets for school so that I would have it for all the children that I need. These are all the different things that come in the different years. Of course, I have 8 sets in here, so nobody's gonna have to go buy this. And they give them in a little zippy pouch. But everything you can imagine that you sing about, learn about, see is in these magnet sets. It's just phenomenal. So, yes.
Did you say, so for lesson 1, is this supposed to be done before lesson 1, or this is what we do after lesson 1?
No, let me see this one. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, I think this is what you're going to be learning on lesson, like, so as soon as I teach lesson 1, you'll go learn that along with your lesson, right? So I teach the concept, then you go home and do lesson 1, and you do lyric 1.
And they pass that off before lesson 2.
Right. So don't forget that these boards are now going to be on sale really soon. It's really amazing. And I think now we can go to the next point, because I just want to make sure you understand. Does everybody understand mystery lyrics?
Yeah. And those will be like the app so we can hear them? Or not?
Yes, they're all the songs on your app.
Okay.
So if you, and some of those, like some of these I did, I did that, and this piece is in 4/4 time, 4 pieces, I did that, and there's a couple that I did, but they're written there. The ones that are long are in this little book.
So
Where did it go?
CD, but some of them she just made up.
Back in the reference section where you have the mystery lyrics, song lyrics back here, okay? Okay, I have taught you how to teach children how to read music so that they're actually reading and not gimmicking. this first set of lyrics, we will never sing. If you somehow you could just never even listen to it, I would love that. Because they're super awesome. I mean, they did a bang up job. So good. But it's just not the best way to maintain a reading skill. So I will never do that.
Where's that we should?
This is song lyrics, page 58, that first song. So you're gonna find that that's not on your mystery lyrics song page, okay? Scratch My Back isn't on there. Kitty Casket isn't on there. Our Bugs Are So Fun, yes. And then I've written everything else on there, I guess. Because there's a lot more than that one. Okay. So that, and then you're just gonna make the Marco for me, okay? And let's just have it a private Marco so that not everybody has to see every Marco that comes through.
How do we do that then?
You have to have Marco Polo on your phone, and then you, it's super easy. I mean, it is the best. You can make it as long as you need to, as short as you need to, and it just sends. There's no manipulating or, oh, it's too long, now what do I do? You know, none of that. It's just super easy. So, and then.
Well, I've never heard of I don't understand what you mean by private group.
Oh, it's just looking me up like a text, just doing it to me. Because we will actually, and I have to fix that yet, I haven't done that, but we have a Purple Magic group.
Right.
So that you're.
Yeah, I don't want to be getting pings all day.
Exactly. So when you send your Marco, you're just gonna send it from
Just
you
to
to me.
you.
And
Okay,
nobody
there's-
else will see it
There's
at
a
all.
way to do that on Marco.
Totally. You just have to look me up by yourself. Don't get on our group.
Okay.
So group will be only for things that you. Right now I'm talking about Marco Polo.
Oh, we have a Marco Polo group.
We do. I
Oh.
haven't fixed it for this year yet, and we didn't use it very much last year for second year, but we do use it a lot in third year. So I will create our group, and then I will send a Marco to you. Welcome to third year, and then you'll all be able to use that to watch the video. Okay, so here's something else. I hope you're all going to be really listening to this. It just so happened, you all know that I run the Draper Philharmonic and Choral Society probably. Our dates for our concert in October, it was a miracle that we even got dates. It's been a nightmare summer, but they are the 14th and 15th of October, which is on our day of class. And so I cannot teach that day because I will be conducting that day, that afternoon. So I need to give you a Marco Polo for that lesson. So I will
What
send
day is
it.
Oh, the 15th.
Yes, I will send that Marco Polo probably on Monday, and I will give you 48 hours, but I absolutely have to delete that Marco Polo. So you need to be very diligent right now and tell yourself, I will watch that Marco Polo the day of class. I will not miss that Marco Polo. Otherwise, you can go, they now have, this is something really amazing, on the top of your app, they now have things that circle around, little boxes that circle around, and they tell you all sorts of things. On one of those, you can actually rent for $7 any class video. So say your child is sick and you couldn't make it, you can just go and get that video and watch it and learn everything that I was gonna teach you that day. So it's extremely helpful. And so if you do happen to miss my Marco, then you can go get it from there. But I'm just warning you right now that that's how that lesson will be, because I have no choice. Okay, I guess I lost my, let me go back.
Is it just called plain Marco Polo? There's all kinds of different Marco Polos.
Can I look it for you?
Yeah. Is it video messenger? Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
for
That's it.
families?
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
okay.
You'll love it.
I didn't know this thing timed out. I would have been doing some other, touching my mouse or something.
So Sherry, it's October 15th that you're doing Marco Polo.
Exactly.
And that looks like it's normally a parent lesson, so then do we just come the following week?
Let me get back to you on that. I did
Okay.
not recognize that is a parent week. That's interesting. I mean, the only option I have, and I don't mind it, but if we all decided we wanted our lessons on Saturday, you can't imagine how good I'd be at that. I would totally do that. So maybe I can send out, a group me, and if you'll all, I know we don't like to talk very much on there, cause then everybody has to have 1,000 messages, but, I don't know how else to decide as a group that that's what we want, than to just decide that that's, you know what I mean, talk about it on group
You mean
meeting.
having it the Saturday before?
Rather than doing a video,
We'll be gone out of the country on that day as well,
on the 15th,
on the 15th. So
Okay.
we wouldn't be able to log into the Marco
so
Polo
you'll just have to buy it
So
then.
we would prefer it to be on the Saturday before.
Oh, would you be here for Saturday?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
What's the date of the
Maybe
Saturday before, if you decide to do
12th.
this?
October 12th.
Yeah, we'll be here on the 12th.
That's your Saturday party.
But we could do it in the
it's-
morning, right?
Wait,
So I would probably just start them at like 8 and 9 or 8, would probably be 9:05 and 10:10, and just do them that way. And I would be happy to do that.
gymnastics.
You have gymnastics in the morning. So that's the thing, I mean, if there's like a whole bunch of difficulties, then we just have to do what we can. But you can, if you're out of the country, you can just go get that video from them.
Yeah.
And watch it before you leave.
Okay.
I just have a question.
Sure.
So on this lesson sign up, there's like a Tuesday time, but that's during class time.
Okay, so that is our private lesson that I'm gonna get to in a minute, but I didn't say this well. If you choose Tuesday, 4:30, then on the second half of the page, you have to choose Tuesday, 4:30. You can't switch. So whatever time you take, that's your time for both times, but you need to put your name in there.
Okay.
Then on Saturday, whatever time you choose on Saturday, you're gonna choose on that next Saturday. Like it's just gonna be your time both times. So you get this private lesson on the 6th lesson and the 11th lesson. Okay,
What she was saying though is like, so I signed up for a Tuesday at 3:30.
okay.
But our class time's at 3.
Oh, there's no
45.
class, this is in place of class.
There's no class that day. I think that was her question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's no
Thank you,
class.
there's no class,
Oh,
this is in
there's-
place of class.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
So the child gets a half an hour private with me, and that takes place of class. Both of those weeks, 5 weeks apart.
Okay.
And I'm gonna explain that in just a second. It's the coolest part of Let's Play Music. I love it.
Okay.
Okay, so these are your supplies, plus, the things that I've supplemented with you. Album listing is more important than ever. We just learned that. New songbook layout. Okay, so that is really cool.
Oh, how do we get the new thing on, it's not on here yet, is there something else I need to do?
Is this Marco?
No, this is
Oh, the app.
the music.
On the top it says refresh or something.
Oh, it's the little wheel, isn't it?
I had
That's
to
gonna
refresh
take you to
mine.
put
Oh, no, it's not.
notifications. Okay, so watch. Wait a minute. There. Okay, now these are things that I'm talking about, like back to school sale. And you can just touch these and go and do them. So you can get, if he's sick one day, you can order the lesson and just, there's also free help videos now in that same place as the lessons that you buy. So amazing. So but I will always make you a video too. If you need something, just tell me and I'll make a video. And that's what I will use the group Marco Polo for, is for you to, don't tell me that's lesson 6.
Well, you have lesson 3 with no date. I think that's why we're thinking that was a parent. but it's not
Oh, no, I
actually.
made a mistake.
I'm just confused about.
Are you looking for the CD
Yeah.
of
So it's
this
probably not
class?
actually a parent date.
Try to scroll down.
What did I
See what's
do?
below there. Is there anything
Lesson
at the
3
bottom?
is the day we don't have
Doesn't show
it's
either.
Labor Day.
Let me see.
And so it should have been that lesson 3 should have been the next.
Yeah, so that would
I was
explain
looking
why
at this
you
today
didn't
and
let
then
it show
the
up.
parent days are,
It says try
Why not?
refreshing the app.
Yeah, and look at that lesson.
How do you
Man,
know
where
how to
was
do
I? I
that?
must have been half asleep when I did this, because there's lots of trouble here. Let's see. Before you guys, by Monday, I will have a new one of these to glue into your book over this one, okay? So by Monday I will have it fixed. Thank you so much for alerting me. Okay, so our new way is regular music way now. Okay, we were turned with our yellow and green, but now we're reading reading grand staff, and in fact in this one we're reading three staffs, but they're not actually. But anyway, this is now regular music. So we finally come up to now when they pick up a piece of music, it will look more like what they're used to in here. Okay. Okay. Homework booklet has new elements. Yes, let's look at that. And I'm trying to find where the heck I put my purple little book. There it is. Okay, so let me see if they show us. I hope they show us. No. Materials. Okay, they're not going to. Let me go through this with you. Okay, so if we go to lesson 1, this is page 18. So you have up here in the corner, you have parent and child. That means it's parent day. Okay, it's way up in the little top corner up there. This is page 18. Then you have soundtrack listening, and this is where you're going to put your tallies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flashcards. So don't worry about that at all, because in the back of your book you have a brand new one minute mark tracker, right? That I put there. Just double check everybody, make sure.
You don't do this one?
No,
Just
you
do
can
your
put their
C's.
best time in there if they like that, but this isn't how we're gonna keep track of it. We're keeping track of it back here with our regular tracker, okay? This thing, can you open that and I'm gonna show? This thing in the back, we're just gonna keep going from, Lucy, are you guys, oh, you do have it open, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna take care of that, and then play piano, and you do this, okay?
So never do flashcards.
No.
Never do this.
You don't
segment.
have to do it, we're not gonna
Like
keep
it.
track of
We're
it
doing it
here,
your
we're
way.
getting track of it back
We're gonna
here.
just use
Gotcha,
this
okay.
page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still doing flashcards, actually, we're just
not
doing,
those, yeah.
yeah, we're just not, we don't have to worry about that
Yeah.
part. Okay, and of course I pay them if that's all filled out. Okay, then, note naming, say it, play it, of course, we know that. And we're gonna learn all of those. Eyes translate note to letter name, brain translate letter into white key, brain tells which finger to press the correct key. So what is this? This is decoding. Do you see all of those things? That's decoding. It is a language. So that's why we have to be so diligent with our cards. Okay, showtime. This is really awesome. So because of the way that I do everything, I don't have the kind of time that I need to do showtime the way they want me to. So what they want me to do is have everybody play for each other in class. But if you have 6 children play their song in class, I'm talking 10 minutes. It's extremely lengthy. So what I have started doing is, and I'm trying to remember.
Take turns, like one.
No,
two, three,
you
four.
guys are gonna make Marcos for me. I'm just trying to
Oh,
remember where I put the list for you. Oh. I think I have to get you something for purple semester. I think I've only done it for orange semester. But I'm going to do it for you for purple semester.
This is purple first.
Purple first. So when it comes time for like bounce and roll, and this is showtime, okay, this little thing is showtime. That week, you're going to make me a Marco of your child playing that song, so that they get a chance to play for me. It's this little thing. Okay, so this is on, oh my heck, my
It's
page
called
is cut off.
bounce and roll.
Yeah, this is
It's
on page
26.
26, yeah.
So whenever we see that symbol,
That
we
week,
do a
send
Marco
you a
Polo.
Marco Polo.
yes, exactly. I don't have to do anything for you. Just when you see that, that's the week you make me a Marco Polo of that song.
Oh.
That's passing that off, okay? And if they pass it off, then when they come, I'll give them a sticker for their book, okay? Okay, let me see what else. Okay, I think we can go on. Okay, so that's the little sign. See that little like, woo, you know, the light shining out, whatever that thing is, the movie thing. That's showtime. Okay. Okay, so progression scale in Let's Play Music is a little different. Everybody here probably thinks, oh, we gotta get that 4. But what they really are looking for is that the child meets the current age level expectation. So really what they tell us is a 4 is precocious, like a child who can just play the little book, every count is perfect, you know, there's just, it's just like, hey, do you want to start private lessons today? You know, that kind of a, so don't think that if 3s come out that your child isn't good. That means that they are right where they should be, okay? This is a form that I'm supposed to fill out for you. We'll see if I get it done. Here's the deal. I'm so closely knit with all of you and your children that it's not like you hear from me so much that that's not really, in my opinion, that necessary. If you didn't ever hear from me and we were just kind of separate and you didn't know how your child was doing, that would be extremely necessary. So station days, I'm supposed to fill that out. I try every single year. I get them out. You should see. I copy them all. I use the color printer, make them all pretty, and then I go in there into station day and I can't get a thing done except listen to the children and teach them their stuff, and then I can't get it written out. So it's very trying for me, but you know how I feel about your children, and you know that I know that they're good because I'm helping you make sure that they're doing it right? Okay. There's to make me feel better. All right. Now we have this. I do, if you're going to go to another private teacher and not here at Beit Zozo, I do try to fill this out so that the teacher knows. So do you see those green books down there? And the green, do you see that green stuff? Mm-hmm. So that is what you will take to your new teacher. And that is a